Today is the day I'm going to start the 5-day fast mimicking diet called Prolon by Dr. Valter Long. For those that follow Valter Long, he's the director of the Longevity Institute at the University of Southern California, and he has done loads of studies to see how we can rejuvenate our body. And, to cut a long story short, even though the book is not very long, what he says is that if you fast for 5 days, your body will rejuvenate. All the bad cells will die off. The good cells will turbocharge themselves to start reproducing. So after the 5 days, you have kind of reset your body. And of course, not eating for 5 days is pretty difficult. So he created the fast mimicking diet, which is this Prolon box. And inside there is your 5-day meal plan. So every day you pick up your box, and this is your food. It's a mixture between little crackers, your soups, bars, some supplements, and the idea is after 5 days you're going to be feeling a lot better. Your skin is going to look better, your hair is going to look better, you're going to be sleeping better. Of course, you'll be losing weight because you're not going to be eating very much. Added bonus. But the one thing that really interests me is the inflammatory markers. I'm training now for a half marathon, so I got little aches and pains. And what I've read about this is that by reducing the inflammatory markers, some of these lingering pains will go away. So I'm really curious to see whether that will actually work. And also, it's advised not to do particularly high intensity exercise because you're not going to be eating a lot of calories. I cannot really stop my training, so I'm going to kind of reduce a little bit of training. So the other thing I want to test out is, can I do a moderate to low type of training during this week while I eat this? How will I feel? And these 5 days, I'm going to documenting how I'm feeling. Now, it's morning, so it's time to make my herbal tea, eat my bar as I go to the office, and I've got a short run this afternoon, so we'll see how that goes, but let's start the day. 20-minute recovery run today, so I'm gonna take it easy because, well, I haven't eaten very much, and plus, it's a recovery run after all. Okay, 20 minutes recovery run done. So mild to low level of exercise on day one looks like I survived. I feel a little bit more tired. I feel a little bit more sluggish, but I did a long run yesterday, so maybe that's also a factor. I have a rest day tomorrow. Oh no, I don't. Actually, I have another workout tomorrow, so let's see how tomorrow goes. Now I'm gonna make myself dinner, a soup. Let's go. Welcome to day 2. So day 1 actually was quite good. I obviously felt a little bit hungry, but I did my little run. I went to sleep at my normal time, which is about 11 o'clock. Didn't feel particularly tired, so one day down, and now we're in the second day. Now it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so I had my breakfast. I actually did a 45 minutes workout at the gym, lifted the same weight, feeling energized, and now I'm gonna make myself lunch. So the box comes with this little instruction booklet, which gives you all the nutritional information that you will need when doing this program. And also at the back, it tells you your schedule for the day. There are 2 meal plans. I chose meal plan number 1 for no reason whatsoever. So in the meal plan number 1, on day 2, you have this bit of water with some extra liquid, which I think maybe a little bit of sugars to just keep you going. Orangey. And for lunch, we have some mushroom soup. That looks nice. Then we've got some little pills. Where are the pills? Oh, little pills, supplements. And last but not least, some olives. Because of course, olives are full of good fats. And that's why, as an Italian, we use a lot of extra virgin olive oil. Of course, high quality extra virgin olive oil is full of antioxidants, super healthy. So I suggest you go buy some Holistico and you're gonna be, sorted. But now, given that this is a cooking channel, let's cook together. Okay, instructions. Open the package, pour this contents into 250 ml of water, stir, put on the stove, stirring occasionally, cook for 2 minutes. That's it? Okay, 2 minutes, 250 water, we can manage. Okay, we got this, let's weigh the water. What I did yesterday is actually add a little bit more than 250, so your soup is a little bit more soupy, and hopefully fills you up a little bit better. In goes the powder. Give it a mix. So now we bring it to the boil, then we lower and we let it simmer for 2 minutes. And lunch is served, so let's start with the supplement. The bottle comes in the box. It's a nice bottle. Soup, olives. Soup tastes nice. The olive tastes nice too. I had one cheeky one before. So overall, the quality of the ingredients, the quality of the soups are really high. Of course, you know, you'd like to have a little spaghetti instead, but considering that you're restricting your food intake, they do make an effort so that the food actually tastes nice. So you feel that somewhat mildly satisfied. And the other really smart thing they do is that your lunch can actually be cooked in the stove like I did today, but it can also be microwaved. While the dinner is still a soup, but needs to cook for 15 minutes, which means that your lunch, you can actually take it to the office. So that's what I did yesterday. And at dinner, you take a little bit more time and you cook it in the stove. So, we're already done. Let's chat tomorrow. It's day 3, and I'm actually feeling pretty hungry right now. It's 5:30, it's nearly 6. Today is one of those days where you eat very little, so I'm looking forward to my soup. Last night's sleep was really good, because you go to bed with your empty belly, so you literally just fall asleep, not like a baby, because babies wake up, but like an old person. And then in the morning I don't feel very hungry, but by the time it's lunchtime and until now you are. No headaches though, no bad humor. The thing I feel like I miss the most, it's not so much the food, it's just the enjoyment of having like a nice plate of spaghetti, or you know, something that you actually feel like eating, as opposed to the soups, which, like I said yesterday, yes, they're nice, but they're not a plate of spaghetti, right? Now today I wanted to do some exercise, but I felt a bit sluggish, so let's see. Apparently ketosis starts hitting on day 4, which is tomorrow. So tomorrow, let's see how it goes. I'm gonna go to the office, I'm gonna try to go for a run afterwards. I'll let you know how that goes. It's day 4, and I'm just back from a 40 minutes tempo run. Mama, if you're watching, don't worry, I'm being safe. And it was tiring, but I felt like I could do it. Of course, I wasn't really pushing 100% because I was conscious I was not eating. Well, I'm not eating very much. But I did the whole session, you know, speed runs between a 5K or 1 mile speed, but I still managed to do the whole session, so I was really happy. How do I feel? I feel overall slightly peckish all the time, but not to a level that you cannot do it. I mean, I have a little bit of willpower, but it's designed in a way that you actually feel relatively full, and actually encourages to drink more water, which is very healthy. Apart from that, sleeping has been great because, like I said yesterday, empty stomach, you sleep like an old man. I don't have any headaches, which is very good, because sometimes they tell you when you quit caffeine especially, you start getting headaches. I don't have any of those problems. Am I slightly more irritable? Maybe a little bit, but you know, I am eating very little. On a side note, on day 4, you're expected to start losing some of your cravings. To be honest, I'm dreaming of burgers all the time and plates of spaghetti, so craving is definitely still here. But what I miss the most is probably just the pleasure of having, you know, a nice plate of something to eat instead of having the little soups. In terms of the weight, I'll keep losing weight in a steady manner. Energy level, like I said, are high. Tomorrow is the last day. I really can't wait. I'm actually traveling, I'm flying, so it's going to be a bit challenging to do everything, but hopefully it will work out fine. And Saturday, well, we'll see how it goes, but you know, they say to start eating a little bit more, but slowly keeping kind of a vegetable diet. So we'll see that as we go along. Now it's time for my snacks. So I'll eat a bunch of olives. Tonight I've got another soup, and I think today I got one of those little chocolate bars. Can't remember. Well, see you tomorrow. So it's day 6, so the diet has finally finished. Woo woo! Woo! Very excited. So yesterday I couldn't record because I was traveling. So let's do a recap of day 5. And let me tell you how I feel now that it's day 6. So day 5 is supposed to be an easy day. It's supposed to be the day that your body is adjusted to this new diet, which in fact is eating very little. And I must admit, it wasn't easy for me. I was so hungry, really hungry. And I felt so eager to finish this diet, which I think in a way is counterproductive. In a way, it's counterproductive because I think some of the effects you want is that they should roll into the following days. So you should find yourself not feeling very hungry so that the following days you can still eat very healthily, very little, so you can continue this momentum. In my case, I felt really hungry. And I think in hindsight, the exercising was not a good idea. I feel that if you really want to do this properly, find 5 days where you really don't have anything to do, your work is light, you don't have any workout to do, and you actually do it properly. I think I was in the middle of training, so I had to continue running. That wasn't ideal. I felt I slightly overdid it, and it meant that I was just consuming too many calories every day, so I was really food deprived. So much so that today, day 6, again, I'm trying to behave myself in what I eat, but the reality is that I'm, again, very hungry and I'm letting go a little bit more than you would want. But let's do a bit of a recap. The exercise, can you do mild exercise? Probably mild, yes. I felt that I said I was going to do mild, but actually I continue with my training, so that probably is not the good idea. So on the positive, of course, I'm losing weight. I feel that my tummy is a lot flatter. Overall, I feel like more trim, which is great. I don't know how long it's going to last, probably not very long. And the sleeping is amazing. I mean, because you're at the end of the day, you're tired, you don't have much food, and you go to sleep and you're out, and then you're up the next morning. So I've been feeling very rested, and I think that's an amazing plus. And then one other thing I wanted to check is how would my aches and pains from running pan out after doing this. And I must say, it's great. I had a little bit lingering pain in my knee, in my right knee and my right ankle, and they've gone away. And I really do attribute it to this diet. So I'm very happy that has worked out. The medical benefits, they've been documented. You don't need my video for it. They've done hundreds of testing. So the medical benefits exist. The practical benefit also do exist and are tangible, are more tangible than I thought they would be originally. So I would definitely recommend trying doing this diet. I think it's designed in a way that most people can do it. Most people can do it successfully. I mean, it's not going to be easy, right? It's going to be a week where it's a bit depressing. But I think the results you're going to get on the back of that are totally going to be worth it. The advice to do it, depending on the age, between 4 times and 1 time a year. So if you are in your 30s, 40s, the advice is to do it at least twice a year. If you're a bit overweight, 4 times a year. It kind of depends on you. I think going forward, this is something I'll try to do once a year. I'm a little bit soft on the side, but I'm not overweight. It is challenging, and I think once a year would be, for me, a nice medium between the benefits and, the toughness of going through it. So with that said, I'm gonna go to the kitchen, make myself play those bags. Ciao, ciao.